Hi everyone, welcome to the Tech at Africa podcast. My name is Regan Enoch and I will be your guide. Today we're chatting about some cool tech trends that are making waves across the continent. So whether you're a tech newbie, a curious listener, or somewhere in between, there is something here for everyone. Now, let's start. Let's start with something that has been a game changer in Africa. That's called Fintech. That's short for financial technology. It's all about innovations like mobile money, which basically helps people manage their money right from their phones, computers, or anywhere in the world. Think about apps that let you pay for stuff and send money to your friends without needing to visit a bank. It's pretty handy and pretty good to have, right? In places like Kenya, with M-Pesa, and in Nigeria too, these technologies are just not popular. They're transforming daily life, and it is a kind of a big deal because it means even folks in remote areas can join in on the digital phone, meaning that it is accessible anywhere on the regional map, and it can be accessed both in cities and in remote areas, which is highly beneficial for those who are living in remote areas or villages. Now, moving on, like we said, we started off with M-Pesa. M-Pesa was the main breakthrough that led Kenya as a whole and even benefited and made waves in Kenya being the Silicon Savannah, being marked as the Silicon Savannah. But the recent trends, we have seen a couple of fintechs that have risen up. Some have failed, some have been successful. We've had successful platforms such as Fingo Africa, which has been able to secure partnership with EcoBank. And we have Paid, which probably just used for events planning and other purposes. We also have many fintech solutions. Some have even incorporated blockchain technologies, and guys are using creative ways on how they can incorporate trending technologies into their fintech applications. Now, one amazing thing, banks. Today, we've seen a lot of banks that are incorporating fintech solutions into their platforms, where you do get to access an app where you can review your monthly statements, check in your balance, and even send and receive money, and also pay for goods and services. So fintech is actually revolutionizing how we use currencies in the global, not just Africa as a whole, but in the global market. One of the best, one of the top global solutions that are out there is we do have PayPal, we do have Payoneer, which are widely used for remote and also freelancers. They get to receive money through cross-border platforms, and then you can also withdraw it from the international side into your mobile money, like let's say M-Pesa. Now, aside from fintech, because we're looking at the trends that are currently happening in Africa as a whole, we're going to go to the first segment, which is e-commerce and shopping online. So next up, let's talk shopping, online shopping to be precise. E-commerce is booming in Africa. With more people getting smartphones and better internet, shopping online is becoming the norm. And it's not just big companies, lots of small businesses are getting in the action using social medias to connect with their customers. Especially when you look at the digital rise of how people are leveraging WhatsApp for businesses, that's for small businesses, where they use it to advertise for their goods and services, and also use the same platform to manage and scale in terms of their customer or user growth. Another platform that we have, basically, first of all, in Kenya, we do have the two main giants, that is Jumia, and also we have Gigi Marketplace, where it's widely known for connecting sellers and buyers in the Kenyan market. We even have, you can even get a house for rent or an automobile. So they're really scaling up, and the African trust in regards to e-commerce, it's slowly growing. I'd say 5 years before this, 5 years later down the line, we'll be at a good place. But when you go back 5 years ago, when you mentioned something to do with sending you money, then I receive my goods or my services at a later date, was something rather an uncomfortable conversation to have with an individual. So the place where we are heading is pretty awesome. So it's just like a digital marketplace where you can buy anything from a new phone to your weekly groceries, all from your couch. You can even do shoppings. We do have the Carrefour platform, the Carrefour store, that had launched his application in Kenya, where you can do your online shopping and everything will be delivered to your footstep. You don't even have to go outside and wait in line, go shopping. And this is really useful, especially for those who work late, or single moms, or just individuals who rather spend that time elsewhere doing something proactive, or even just resting to rest their minds. So e-commerce and shopping online is really shaping up how things happen in the global infrastructure and in the global scale. Now, on the second item, we're going to look at farming. Farming is widely known in Africa as being the backbone of Africa. We do have a lot of farmers. When you look at the African scale or the African market, you see farmers are actually the backbone of every economy in the African continent. And when you hear farming is going high tech, it's something interesting actually. Some might be a bit skeptical, but we'll see what they have to offer, right? So, where technology meets agriculture. This is all about using tech to help farmers grow better crops, get weather updates, or find the best prices for their produce. Now, imagine an application where you can check when it's the best time to plant or sell your harvest. Basically, how this application will play out, it will look at the trends, the climate change, and it will look at the specific area that you are located, and it will advise you accordingly on whether the seasons may be favorable for a particular plant, or it won't be favorable for the particular plant that you want, so that you can incur less loss and plan yourself accordingly. It also helps you to plan and organize yourself as a farmer, and just do everything in a manner that generates you more income and more produce. Now that whole explanation is agri-tech in action. It's not just cool, but it's changing lives by making farming smarter and more connected. We do have automatic sprinklers that help water the farm, making sure all plants receive the nutritious needs at a given time. We also have automatic feeders. You can even have there's technology that helps you when it comes to harvesting crops and all other items related. Because right now, especially if you're planning to manage or you have a big farm, it is quite advisable for you to incorporate technology. Right now, we even have machines that suck milk from cows. I don't know what's it called, but they assist in milking cows, and they can milk a large number of cows in less than a few minutes. Making you save in terms of a lot of manpower. It also helps you in producing high quality milk, and also increases your profit because the number of quantity that you get to procure while the machines are making them. So that's pretty awesome and pretty cool. And if I'm a farmer in the near future, I'd really love to incorporate technology in my farming plantation. On the next item, we have creative tech spaces. Have you ever heard of tech hubs? These are like playgrounds for tech folks where ideas grow into startups and innovations. Cities like Lagos, Nairobi, and Cape Town are really coming up with hubs that are used to help users develop new startup ideas, develop and innovate amazing products and services, and also receive support, mentorship, and funding so that they can scale in the field or in the sector that they're trying to proceed or progress in. It's like the Silicon Valley, but it is right here in Africa, right here in our doorsteps, and they even exist in smaller towns, and they're starting. They even exist in smaller towns such as Nakuru, where we have seen Nakuru, Kisumu, where we have seen these hubs coming up, and they are really super exciting to have. They're really super exciting because guys in remote areas also have a chance for them to build and scale in their applications. The final topic for today, the future is now. That's a pretty bold topic, but one may say, and what about the future? Well, Africa is we are not just catching up, but we are taking lead in some pretty futuristic tech. We are talking about artificial intelligence and blockchain. These technologies are not just for science movies, they're actually real and they're here and they're helping us solving real world problems from healthcare to voting. There's an AI platform that was developed recently known as Mkali, used in helping and seeking out legal advice in the Kenyan government scope, the law basically. I've tried it. We have also seen users or individuals develop code completions and code assistant platforms here in Africa, and they are performing really well. So, as we say, our community might be small, but we are catching up, and we are actually leading in some of the advanced technological items. This is all about making life better for everyone using technology that's tailor made, for Africa's unique challenges. Again, that wraps up our 2 hour Africa's Tech Trend. I hope you enjoyed our chat and learned something new. There's a whole world of innovation out there, and we're just getting started. Don't forget to join us on our platform and share it with a friend. We've got lots more stories and insights coming your way. So stay tuned, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Until next time, keep exploring, keep innovating, and this is Regan Enoch saying goodbye from Tech Africa, and see you soon.